Hello, it's Felicia, and the cicadas are crazy. I've genuinely been having to lower the volume so much so it's just not screaming background noise. But whenever I talk, obviously it can't be that low, so yeah, I just might not verbally update too much outside, we'll say. They do quiet down in the evening, so maybe I can catch up a little more then. But we're backyard camping tonight, which I'm so excited for. I was just trying to figure out like what the orientation I wanted for it. They're so crazy, the cicadas this year. It is a cicada year, I know. A few videos back I was like, it's not a cicada year. It definitely is. But anyway, it's the very beginning of June this week, and the weather is just like so perfect for some backyard camping, because it had been really, really rainy for May, but we're getting a good stint of heat and sunniness. So yeah, I'm gonna backyard camp tonight, and I'm really excited.
Gets me almost every time in the midst of summer, watching it in full bloom always makes me wonder when we were just kids, bare feet on warm asphalt. Held our dreams within our hands. It happens every time, I wonder how. But I can see my life so clearly now. Dared ourselves away from home, further out each passing day. Gravel road towards the sea. I blink and I remember you, you and me, you and me. It happens every time, I wonder how. But I can see my life so clearly now. I only miss you when I close my eyes. Yeah, I can see my life so clearly now.
So something I've been remembering through this week is that beauty doesn't just happen on accident. I mean, it happens all the time and there's beauty around us. But if I want a little camping experience or to just put up my tent and read and hang out, I literally just have to create that. I know it might seem obvious, but sometimes I feel like even my back deck, I recently put all my potted plants out and I found like an outside rug we already had, and I really set the space up and created a beautiful place to go read and hang out. And now I see butterflies on my back porch almost daily. So it's like not only is it all within you and you have the ability to create beauty around you, but once you do turn inward and simply focus on yourself, more beauty will also come find you, but it's also not outside of you. And I know I've experienced this lesson before, but this week I was just feeling not down, but not like high on life. And I think I've landed here many times before in this cycle and mistaked it as feeling down or low because it's not a fun high, but it really is just peace and contentment, which is ultimately what I want most out of my life. And I think the highs are great, but I know they can't happen all the time. And it's just refreshing to remember that even if things don't feel so grand, that when I let that be okay, I actually did start finding the high in the mundane, like the exhilaration of seeing the butterfly and the sun rays shining perfectly through the trees and seeing the first fireflies of the year. It's funny, before I landed on just my name for this channel, I was actually going to call it like Felicia's Firefly Forest, even before I knew I'd be living here. But yeah, this is the vibe that I've always wanted or had in my head for so long when I was looking for like a place to buy, and I finally get to experience it. And sometimes I wonder if that is how like the soul feels about being human. Like it had this idea of what being human is like and dreamed of it, and then there's these moments where we remember as the soul, like, oh, I really am doing this like human thing. That's so cool, and having all these emotions. And I don't know, just thinking about it in that perspective is really neat. I'm actually reading this book right now. I'm almost finished with it, but it's by Rebecca Campbell. Your Soul Had a Dream and Your Life Is It is the title, and it's been the perfect place to land these past few weeks. And it's really helped me remember the magic in every day and think more and more about how I can just actually integrate it. So if anything, I just want to sort of leave you with that you create the beauty. It's within you, and it's okay if you're not on cloud nine. It doesn't have to mean that something's wrong. Maybe it just means that you need to remember all that you have the power to create, and that can be enough. And I feel like, I don't know, it's just really interesting coming to this conclusion, feeling okay with being content. And then by feeling okay with being content, I can actually drop into the present moment way deeper, experience the awe that then like propels me upwards into feeling that high. Like, but that wouldn't happen if I just didn't accept that I wasn't feeling high or like excited. So it's just an interesting cycle, and it's all a cycle. So I just wanted to leave you with that, and I hope that you have a beautiful rest of your day, and thank you so much for being here and watching.